All right, hi again, everybody. Mean Gene Okerlund speaking to you once again on behalf of Coliseum Video and the official World Wrestling Federation home video series. With this cassette, Coliseum presents the best of the World Wrestling Federation, Volume 11. Not just the best action for the best matches, not at all. We'll show you the unusual, Hillbilly Jim against Mr. Fuji in a tuxedo match, and the historic, like the dramatic final appearance of Rowdy Roddy Piper in Madison Square Garden. There's a full hour and a half to follow, so let's begin right away with Volume 11, the very best of the World Wrestling Federation. Back in January of 1987, there were happier days for the dream team of Brutus Beefcake and Greg the Hammer Valentine. And perhaps we'll see a warning of the dissension that was to split them apart in just a few short months in WrestleMania 3. Their opponents, who you'll see have the ability to fight fire with fire, are a team that you'll hear Gorilla Monsoon call a combination with the potential for greatness. Rick Martel and Tom Zink, the Can-Am Connection.
He's always out looking for new talent. Always, constantly.
Oh, how about that for a move?
Oh, look at that sit out and turn in. Ends up with a hammerlock. And look at him go to work on it.
I'll tell you, Martel and Zink, this Can-Am Connection, boy, they just thrive on a reaction of fans in the World Wrestling Federation.
I think that Tom Zink from the outside exerted almost as much energy as Martel did on the inside.
He did. Well, they've got the youth, they've got the enthusiasm.
Hung right onto it nicely.
And they've got their work cut out for them.
They certainly do. Because Valentine and Beefcake don't have to take a back seat to anybody. And the Hammer really doesn't get going until the match is 10 or 15 minutes old, Gene. That's when he starts to function.
Well, they're going to stay fresh.
Arm wringer by Zink. Oh, look at this fireman's carry takeover. Duck right underneath with it. These guys can do it all in my book. Just a question of time when they will have the gold around their waist.
You're going to make that prediction.
Absolutely. They're destined for stardom. Watch out. Hammer got rid of him. Hip lock. Elbow, but a little bit late. Drop kick and a beauty.
Holy Toledo.
He is quick.
Is he ever?
Johnny V complaining about the tights.
Yes. You know something, I'm going to say something, Monsoon. This match here, T, you and Gene Okerlund have the privilege of watching one of the greatest matches here in the Garden, and they're going to see a very short victory here for the Dream Team. Believe me.
Who invited you here, John?
What?
Who invited you? Who asked you to pick up the microphone?
Listen, when you're a celebrity of my status, you go where you want to go. Doors open for you. You're going to see a Beefcake right now open up on this half with Tom Zink over here. And I'd like to know with the Zink, what does that name signify? What nationality would Zink be, and how would you spell that?
Doesn't really make
Zink.
much difference.
That shows a lot about him. What is that? Some kind of vitamin deficiency or something?
It's been all
Doctor
downhill.
told him he's not guitar, so he's eating cigarettes. Is that the deal?
Let me ask you this, John. It's been all downhill in 1986 for the Dream Team. You have any predictions for 87 for
Every
them?
time you go downhill, baby, you're always going up the next mountaintop.
Thanks a
You
lot.
understand? Get back to the action. Quit trying to pickpocket my brains, will you?
Atomic drop coming up and a beauty on the receiving end. Brudai Beefcake. Zink, a one-man gang.
Is he ever? He better stay fresh, though. I would advise young Mr. Zink probably to make a prudent tag to his partner, Rick Martel.
Atomic drop right into the corner where Ricky is. And the Hammer goes down. Over for the cover, hooks the leg. 2 count. Nope. Snuck out the back door. There's that tag we wanted to see. Flying elbow off the second turnbuckle on the inside. The Hammer's in trouble.
You know, there's not an ounce of fat on the physiques of either Tom Zink or Rick Martel, the Can-Am Connection. They are lean and they are mean.
Absolutely none. And quick. I don't think I know a team right now in the World Wrestling Federation that is as quick as these two are.
British Bulldogs, of course, very, very fast, high-flying, and gymnastic in style. These fellas are really fast.
They certainly are. Look out, delivered clothesline. Right in front of the referee, and the tag is made, and Brunei steps in.
But in the meantime, Greg the Hammer got a couple of good solid boots in there.
Certainly did.
Johnny V constantly encouraging his men.
Former champions, they can do it all. Whether they can put away this young team remains to be seen. There's a tag made. Brunei picking him up. He's wide open, and the Hammer drops one right on the back of the neck. Ooh. And right down into a backbreaker as well.
That is the old double duke.
Zink comes in. Makes a save as Martel was in trouble. Look at this double team effort here. Foot stuck right out there. They know how to take advantage of every situation, the Dream Team does.
Oh, my word, Martel coming back.
Look at the presence of mind, though, of Valentine to grasp an arm and reach back and pull it back and at the same time make a tag. Valentine wanted to get one last shot in there before he got out. Reverse double chin lock, now single now. By Beefcake, who has to be one of the most improved wrestlers in the past 3 or 4 years.
You know, it could be that that Tom Zink and Rick Martel, that Can-Am connection, is tiring just a little bit. They just made an exhausting tour of the country of Japan, and you know what that trip means.
Wow, that's every day, different city every night. That certainly will take it out of you. But the electricity and the adrenaline that can flow through your body here at jam-packed Madison Square Garden can make all that disappear.
I think 21,000 fans, as you said, can make a big difference.
Look at Martel fighting this reverse chin lock. He's up on his feet, and he's a goer.
Oh, elbow. What a game.
Not enough to now he broke it. Side headlock. Brutus won't stay in this long. Got rid of.
Whoa.
Nice leapfrog. And another one. Went for the hip lock, didn't get it. Look out, backslide. He's right there. No, he didn't get it. Wow.
That was close.
Brunei got out of there on his own as Valentine made the move in, but he was a little late.
Yeah, that flurry on the part of Ricky Martel, apparently taking a great deal out.
Very close, Monson. Close on the counts. And what? Hand grenades, cantaloupes, and what else? The other one?
Horseshoes.
And what?
Horseshoes.
Horseshoes. In this case, it's any time now. You're going to see the Dream Team go over, baby. Any time.
Double team effort going on right now.
Get that microphone out of there.
Yeah, I took it away. He just walks by and picks it up whenever he sees fit. Martel trying to come back here. Oh, what a roundhouse shot that was. Right in a kisser. And it's Valentine as this crowd explodes. Oh, reversal right at the last second.
Oh, is that solid? Oh, he hit those turnbuckles solidly.
The Hammer now going to work. I told you it takes about 10 or 15 minutes, Gene.
For him to really get his head into it.
Get cranked up. He loves to absorb punishment. Very sadistic individual. Suplex perhaps coming up. Hammer acknowledging to his corner. Wow, nailed him with it.
Now, was that executed to perfection?
Absolutely. But look at this, very haphazard. Give me a break. What kind of cover was that? He rolled right off the top of him, Gene.
Martel had better get a tag to his partner.
Some kind of relaxers or something.
You're not going to beat this team with those kind of antics. Bear hug by Beefcake. And he is really wrenching it up here on Martel. Look at the youngster fighting. This capacity crowd trying to give him that little bit of extra incentive, but he's a long way from his own corner. The mark of a championship team knows exactly which half of the ring to stay on. Tag made, double axe handle right to the back. And Martel's in trouble, Gene.
Yes. Well, I think I had called it here a couple of minutes ago. I think that Martel desperately needs to get out of the ring and catch his breath and let Tom Zink take some of this pressure from the Dream Team.
Uh-oh, look out, going for the figure four. He got caught in the cradle instead. Both guys' shoulders were down on that particular move, but a 1 count only. I don't know which one the referee was counting.
Uh-oh, shot right to the eyes. It's a thumb in that left eye of Rick Martel. Well, the Hammer wants to pull out all stops.
Well, as you stated, Gene, in tag team competition, it is extremely important to know when to get out of there. And obviously, Martel has already gone by that point.
I don't think I'd tell this young man to quit, though, because he's not going to.
Oh, he's not a quitter, that's for sure. But he definitely needs to get the fresh man on his team inside that squared circle, as he's getting double teamed right here. Cradle from behind by the Hammer. The shoulders are down. 1, 2, no. Rick got out of there.
He got out of the hole, but he has not gotten out of the ring.
He's still in the bad part of town. Oh, he's going through the legs. He made the tag, yes. And Zink is in. And he's unloading on Brudai. Irish whip in, drop kick. Here comes a Hammer.
Oh!
1 for him as well.
Boy, is this Zink a one-man gang or what?
Wow, double noggin knocker. Look at Valentine. He don't have a clue where he is. Drop kick. Tom literally exploding here on the Dream Team. Whoa, wow, did he run into one? That was pure reaction, Gene.
Was it ever?
Pure reaction. Beautiful clothesline right out of nowhere by Brutus.
Zink, I think a little confused. He doesn't have his senses about him.
Placed that one very low in the abdomen area.
You know where that one went.
Yeah, south. And now it's Zink in the wrong part of town, as Valentine and Beefcake taking control of this match. The Hammer can hurt you with so many different moves. Look at this, 3-quarter Nelson, hook in the arm as well. Amateur move.
This Valentine is beautiful. He is beautiful.
Capacity crowd getting anxious here for the Can-Am connection. Concerned look you saw moments ago on the face of Rick Martel. Whoa, 2.5 count there. Front face lock now.
You know, Zink is doing the right thing, though. He's keeping his the front part of his body down to the canvas.
Well, that's important. Keep from being turned over, because that is a pinning combination, the way that Valentine originally had it applied.
The amateur level, we'd be taking a look at points. That's not the case here, though.
Trying to come out, he's trying to turn underneath here and end up with a wrist lock of his own.
See if he can power out on somebody as strong as Valentine. Young Zink giving a few pounds away also. That should be pointed out.
Look at Martel. Look at the intensity on his face. Uh-oh, abdominal stretch, doesn't have it applied properly.
Well, he hasn't hooked that toe under Zink's left foot.
Look at that, but he's got a handful of tights, though.
Does he?
That'll give him the little bit of extra leverage that he needs. Beautiful camera shot of it right there. Come on, referee, take a look around the other side. Check this out one time.
He's got the best seat in the house right now.
He seems to be nailed to the floor right there.
Ref, you may want to wake up. How can he miss it that long?
Can't believe it. Valentine finally realizing, look at this now. Inverted backbreaker.
Oh, yeah. Okay, keep it.
Tag man is Brudai stepping in.
Oh, yeah.
Going to work now on the lower abdomen of Tom Zink.
Tremendously strong upper body on Zink.
Not a whole lot behind those punches.
No.
There you go, Pete.
Oh, nailed him with it.
You're a man.
Reversal on an atomic drop, and Brutus Beefcake. I don't know if it's going to be elementary or not.
Oh, nice bridge by Tom.
Beefcake can't believe it.
Look of astonishment on the face of Brudai. Gonna try it again. And Tom's up there once more. But look where he is in relation to his own corner, Gene.
Long way from home.
Deep trouble.
You know, count to 3, reform school, you want to?
Got caught right in the middle.
What a counter.
But look at that, right in a position to make the tag, and the fresh guy's in now, and Zink is not going to make it. So important strategy aspect of tag team wrestling. Oh, double clothesline. They both had the same idea.
Look at Ricky Martel over in their corner, encouraging Tom Zink to get back on his feet, to get back in the action, and take advantage and capitalize on the situation as it now stands.
Look at Brudai coming in.
Here comes Martel.
All 4 men inside right now. Oh, look at this. To the blind side of the referee, Brudai putting Valentine over on top of Zink.
Referee again sleeping. This would be a tremendous travesty. Oh!
Zink got on, I don't know how. Brutus can't believe it. The fans can. Struggling now to make that tag. He desperately needs to make it. Look out, here comes Brutus again.
How can that referee?
Tag is made, but the referee did not see it. He's not going to allow it. Putting him out. Look at this double team here now as Brutus perched high above. Wide open. Zink, the recipient. The youngster's in trouble.
Boy, a couple of old pros really taking it to this Can-Am connection. Not that they haven't been competitive. Don't misunderstand me, Gorilla Monsoon.
Boy, they certainly have. They're in there with 2 of the world's best, no question.
Beefcake comes in at this point in time.
There he comes. Another tag made. The referee didn't see that one either. All 4 men inside. Referee's losing control of this one.
Well, he has lost control. Greg Valentine has just thrown Rick Martel out of the ring. Zink can't be the legal man in there. Or is he?
Yes, he is. Well, the tag was made, but the referee did not allow it. Figure 4 leg lock perhaps coming up. Look at that. Cheap shot by Johnny B on the side of Rick Martel. And there's your figure 4 leg lock. Valentine's got it on right in the center of the ring. Brudai coming over and making sure that Martel doesn't come in. Imagine the punishment going on right now. Look at this. Martel like a spring from the outside. Right over on top. And he's got rid of the hole. And now it's Martel with a cradle. Referee turns around. He made a 3 count. I think that Zink is hurt.
I know he's hurt. I know he's hurt. Look at Valentine's face. Look at Beefcake.
Boy, did the tables turn on those 2.
Has this place come unglued or what?
Very seldom do you see this pair get outsmarted, but they certainly were.
The winners of this contest, the Can-Am Connection.
What a tremendous ovation.
Have they taken a Big Apple by storm or what?
They certainly have. Let's go back and take a look at what transpired here right at the end of this matchup when the Dream Team was outsmarted, Gene.
Now this is it. Figure 4 leg lock being applied by Valentine, but over the top rope comes Ricky Martel with that phenomenal body splash. The referee's attention not there. Now all of a sudden Tom Zink gets his attention. Martel has the hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3, and it's all elementary from there, Watson.
Well, it served him right, Gene. There was 2 or 3 times in there when Martel and Zink had already legally tagged. The referee was put out of position.
Great match. A meeting that could conceivably have taken place in the most remote part of a tropical rainforest. In fact, those who were witness to this match have now taken to referring to it as the jungle fight, when the hunter encounters the animal as George Steele faces Kamala.
From Kim Chi. Oh, look at, he's blocked it.
Well, Steele was fired up when he came into the ring, but in turn he seemed to fire up the Ugandan.
Look at the look on that kissing. Oh.
Hey, I don't know. I think George is trying to make out what's underneath all that paintwork. All that war paint.
Kamala taking a strange look at George the Animal Steele. Both of these guys, neither one of them is playing with a full deck anyway out there.
I don't think so.
Look at the Animal.
Look at.
Oh, he likes it, whatever it is. Whatever was used to make those markings, he certainly likes it.
He's trying to make out what those markings are, I believe. He put his finger on there, pushing Kimchi around.
No, Kimchi got no business on the apron whatsoever.
No, I think he was trying to get a little bit of confidence back into his man. I think the Wizard might be able to tell a little bit to Kamala if he could speak that language. Better than Kimchi, I think.
Oh, look at that, distracted by Kimchi. George the Animal Steele got Pearl Harbor. Whoa, headbutt. And the Animal's out of there. He said, wait a minute. George looking around for something, perhaps an equalizer of some kind.
I don't think George really needs an equalizer because he has awesome power and strength himself, and he certainly doesn't lack confidence.
Couldn't find whatever it was he was looking for. Never know what's going through the mind of George the Animal Steele.
No, you really don't.
Unfortunately, neither does George.
No, and already I see that he's got a couple of...
Oh, look at that! Stomped on the toe of the big guy.
He's got a couple of big welts on his throat there, the Animal, so Kamala has already manhandled him a little bit.
Well, I don't care how big you are when you don't have any shoes on in there. Oh, George going to work now. Trying to rearrange the facial expression of Kamala. And look at Kimchi up on the apron again. This time, he got caught. The Wizard.
He's going for the Wizard.
Oh, the Wizard making his way up. Look at the horn. The horn shoved in the ring by the Wizard. In the hands right now of Kamala. Look out.
Oh my word.
Just clobbered him right in the back of the neck. You believe the referee didn't
And
see
with the
anything.
horn part of that too. Well, the Wizard was
Look out. Big splash perhaps coming up.
Once across, twice across.
Look out.
Oh!
He got him.
Oh my word.
Look, what's he doing now? He dragged him over. Look out.
He's going, I believe, up onto the ropes. One.
Kamala attempting to climb up to the top.
I think he's going to the top, to the third rope. He is.
Kamala with a big leap.
Oh.
That's permanent damage right there. This one is all over.
Well, I've never seen that close to 500 pounds.
And another one.
Another splash. If he is not careful, he's going to get disqualified. Kimchi better get in there and tell him immediately.
The Animal in deep trouble.
He is, and Kimchi seems to be having some difficulty getting...
He's going out again.
He's coming again from that top rope. He'll be disqualified, I'm sure, if he does. He'll lose it.
The Animal is unconscious at this point in time, not moving anything.
He was hit so severely that I fear the worst for him. He's laying there absolutely motionless. His eyes are still closed. He hasn't lifted his head.
Let's get the word of the
Ladies
winner.
and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, the Ugandan headhunter, Kamala.
The Animal still unconscious. They've called for a stretcher here. Let's see what is the result, why the stretcher is needed. Look at this. 400 pounds plus going up to the top turnbuckle. Referee counting there, but to no avail as he comes down. Oh, look at that.
That tremendous leap went right into the midsection.
Next, the complete history leading up to one of the most startling events in the already unique career of Rowdy Roddy Piper. We start with the live Piper's Pit and the round of challenges that came up between the host and his two hot-tempered guests.
Well, he's got a lot of scores to settle and a lot of things to talk about. It'll be interesting to see exactly what the Hot Rod, in fact, does have to say.
Absolutely. He's not lost at any time for a word. Let us look at him.
This tremendous crowd is going bananas here in the Garden. Roddy taking a look around, seeing all the applause and the smiling faces. Let's hear what he has to say.
There is nobody quite like him.
something? I ain't running for president, and I'm still the same no-good son of a bitch I've always been. You to come up with just one tag partner in the entire wrestling world that would tag up with you. That's all I'm asking for. Wait, let me get you some help. Does anybody have an idea? Is this your first one you've ever had, or?
You know, I don't need you to make a fool out of me, Piper.
You're a hell of a job in yourself.
Well, I'm going to let you in on who I could get for a partner, just like that. I'll tell you who. The man that probably has accomplished more than any man in professional wrestling. Almost. I want you people to stand when I drop this name on you. That's right, I mean you. The king of professional wrestling, handsome Harley Race. You're not exactly the driver of the welcome wagon. You're not that well-liked person either. You tell me who you could come up with on the spur of the moment like that.
Cody's sweating so much. I haven't even broken a sweat. Look at him.
And don't mention Mr. Wonderful. He wouldn't be your partner.
Do you want me to come up with a partner?
Oh yeah, you tried to put me on the spot. You come up with something quick.
I gotta talk to my manager. Tell him.
Hey, get over here, Piper! Get over here! Don't try to make a fool out of me. Don't try to make... You don't have a manager. You got nobody. You don't even have anybody in mind.
Hey, Four-Eyes, you better get back in your chair.
Wait a minute. Is that hair or nerve ends?
Now, personally, this gentleman here has an idea, and I'm not real sure about it. But if you wanted to fight me and you wanted to get the king, he's got an idea for a partner. And if you were to pick a partner, who would you pick? Hulk Hogan.
Madison Square Garden gone bananas here as Roddy Piper asked to pick a partner, picked the world's heavyweight champion, Hulk Hogan, and then proceeded to bash the brain right in the eye with a microphone.
Yes, he did. And he mentioned the one name that has absolutely blown the top of Paul Orndorff's head right off.
The name that he didn't want to hear, Hulk Hogan, and Orndorff, the Benedict Arnold that he is, really bent out of shape right now.
The result of that show was perhaps the strangest alliance in the long and illustrious history of the World Wrestling Federation. The two men who faced each other in the main event of WrestleMania 1 were suddenly tag team partners. Facing Orndorff and the crafty veteran Harley Race would be Piper and the heavyweight champion Hulk Hogan.
4 men inside the ring, all throwing haymakers. The king is out. And Orndorff now stuck in the middle. He's gone.
And were they ever ready for that? Look at them. Piper and Hogan absolutely fired up and ready for anything. Look at them.
Excuse me. Little double team effort there, as it looked like for a moment that Piper and the Hulkster were going to come to blows.
Yes, it did. And I thought that could happen. I really did for a moment. The King has found himself in the ring there with Piper, and this bout is underway.
Well, you know, there's been a lot go under the bridge over the years between Roddy Piper and the world's heavyweight champion, Hulk Hogan. And I don't know whether they're thrilled about being partners or not.
No, I don't know about that. But the King was caught just then. He was looking at his arm, and while he was looking at it, Piper took it. Look at Piper. I've never seen him wrestle so well.
Look at this. Look at this. He's not sure whether he wants a tag or not. He tagged.
He did.
But it was with disdain.
Well, say reluctance. At least reluctance.
Wow.
Oh, there's only one Hulk Hogan. Just look at him.
Champion entering the ring.
The man who has set new standards of perfection practically every time he steps into the ring.
Another quick tag made. And now it's Roddy on the second turnbuckle on the inside. Bombs away. Oh, the King, the recipient.
The King looking a little jaded. The King has lost his crown.
He's getting crowned, literally.
He may lose a lot else before this night is over.
And another quick tag made. Look out, Hulkster off the ropes. Oh,
wow.
Planted that size 16 right under the armpit of the King. Piper says, let me have him again. Another tag.
They look at each other. I'm not sure what that look is.
It's field goal time. Oh! The King hasn't had much of a chance here to mount any kind of an offense of his own, and Orndorff yet to be legally in this match.
I don't think he wants in. I haven't seen him appealing. I haven't seen him saying, come here, Race, let me tug you out. But I noticed the brain is telling Orndorff something. What is it, get in there, rescue him, save him, or what?
Never know what's on the weasel's mind. The headbutt right between the eyes of Roddy.
And that's
now, he almost got caught.
Good move by Piper. Escaped.
Look at this. Before each tag, there's a stare down.
There is a stare down. I wonder what that is, Gorilla. What do you make of that?
I don't think either one of them trusts the other.
No.
I don't blame them.
No. But let's hope it goes well for them, because they're going to have to trust each other.
Oh, look at that arm wringer right over the top rope. The King is in trouble.
Not so much of a stare down this time. I think they're beginning to trust each other as well. They have got to against Race and Orndorff.
That was a 37-yard field goal by Piper as he tried to plant the King. And they're really going to work on that left arm and shoulder. But don't sell the King or Mr. Wonderful short.
No.
Piper in trouble right now. Oh, suplex.
Good move.
Well executed by Race.
Well, that shows you what type of a wrestler Race is. Took all that punishment and still came back.
There's the tag.
Beautiful side suplex.
Orndorff coming in off the top turnbuckle, being set up. Oh, elbow right in the esophagus area, and Roddy's in trouble. Kicked right outside the ring.
Oh, he may have made a mistake getting up that quickly. Piper's obviously stunned and doesn't know exactly what he's doing, because that is a mistake. A second mistake.
Arm whip in. Nice clothesline. Orndorff is quick. Another quick tag made to the King. And look at this, wide open. Ah, devastating elbow drop. Champ can't take it anymore. He comes in. Referee trying to keep him out of there. Now it's a double team effort. Went over to tag, but the champion was still inside the ring. Watch out.
Orndorff and Race are so quick to take advantage of any turn of the referee's back. You've really got to keep on top of these two men, because they'll have you running every which way. And now look at Race.
Slam. Upside down job. Another quick tag made. Roddy is hurt. That one knocked the wind out of him a little bit. And Orndorff now with a reverse double chin lock. with that knee planted right in that cervical vertebrae area. Hulkster wants a tag. Of course, Roddy nowhere near him to make the tag.
Orndorff doing the right thing there because there's no way he could have pinned Piper. Piper is still able to lift shoulders, but Orndorff is trying to wear him down a little bit more, punish him more.
Roddy makes it to his feet. Headed for the wrong side, though. Plants an elbow, not enough to break the hole. That one did, and he ran into the King. Look out, Piper crisscrossing, sunset flip. Oh, he couldn't get Orndorff down. King was coming in just for good measure, just in case.
Yes, absolutely.
There's a chance to tag. No, he didn't reach. Hulkster reaching out for all he's worth, but couldn't make it.
Piper getting ever closer to Hulk Hogan.
Suplex coming up. There it is.
Quick one, not exactly a snap suplex, but a very quick one.
Well, he got what he wanted out of it. He suplexed him right back towards his own corner.
They are masters at keeping a man down once they've got him there. And now they're taunting Piper. Look at Orndorff taunting him.
And Roddy retaliates as he's nailing both men. But it might be too much. 2 against 1. Here comes the champion.
The Hulk is in there.
He couldn't take it anymore. Referee putting him out. In the meantime, Piper getting clobbered in the corner. And Heenan screaming out instructions. Piper just about out.
And the referee coming back far too late to observe what happened to Piper. But Piper still got that energy, that strength, that reserve.
That presence of mind to get over there to his own corner to make the tag. Oh, headbutt stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, what a wild ditch effort that was. And the Hulkster's in there. And the King is backing up.
The King doesn't like that. And he doesn't like that either.
The champion exploding. Irish whip in the corner. Look out, follows him right up. Orndorff steps in. And the Hulk unloading. Double noggin knocker, yes.
Orndorff was in there and he was in at the wrong time. Pile driver going through a clothesline. Boom.
Oh, he nailed it. Hulkster dropping the big boot. This one is over.
This is it.
Oh no, Orndorff comes in and makes the save. All 4 men inside now.
Orndorff's out.
Heenan got clobbered.
And Hulk chasing Heenan. Meanwhile, Piper is going a race. And from behind comes Orndorff. Orndorff nails him from behind. Now coming to get him.
Oh, he
misses him and clothesline face.
1, 2. He got 3.
Got it.
Piper is not the legal man in the ring, though, Alfred.
The referee counted the wrong man, and that is not a victory. Surely he'll tell them to carry on.
If this stands, it'll be a strange one. Piper bailed out of there, leaving the champion in alone, and now it's a double team effort. Oh, look at that. Orndorff just clobbered the referee. And look at this. The King and Orndorff holding him in.
And
Bobby.
Piper's gone. Piper's not here.
Look at that.
Piper left, thought they'd won it. Oh, look at the champion. No wonder he's the champion.
The Weasel's caught like a rat in a trap.
Bam!
Look out, Heenan into the turnbuckle.
Threw it.
And the brain right out on the table here. He got caught by the champion. And Orndorff comes around to collect him. The brain is hurt. And the champion is hot. You can bet on that.
Oh, what a champion.
Roddy Piper bailed out of there and left the champ by himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 6-man elimination tag team matchup. Let me explain the rules. All 6 individuals will be in the ring 1 against 1. When a man loses by any means a fall, be it pin, count out, disqualification, whatever, he is eliminated from further competition. This process continues until we have 1 against 2, 2 against 3, until we can come up with a winner.
The event you are about to witness is extraordinary for so many reasons that we'll just have to list them. First, ring announcer Howard Finkel has just explained the rules for this unusual match, a six-man elimination tag team bout. Second, the color commentator is none other than the Doctor of Style, Slick. Next, all the participants would meet each other 2 months down the road in individual competition in 3 of the most important matches in WrestleMania 3. And finally, this was to be the last appearance in New York's Madison Square Garden for Rowdy Roddy Piper, who is teamed up with Ricky Steamboat and the Junkyard Dog, squaring off against the Macho Man, Randy Savage, the King Harley Race, and adorable Adrian Adonis. Madison Square Garden, January 26, 1987. Here we go.
That match also one of the features in WrestleMania 3. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat for the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship against the Macho Man Randy Savage. And in the corner of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, George the Animal Steel.
Another lunatic.
Just something else for Savage to have to think about, isn't it?
I doubt it. I know if the Natural's out there, he wouldn't be concerned about that crazy.
How could you ignore a guy like Steel? Oh, beautiful, deep underhook. Karate chop drops the champion. And he's looking to get out of there. And the King is in. And the King rammed right into the head of the dog.
That's just like hitting a piece of log.
Look at the dog. He loves it. Harley Race finally bailing out of there. Macho Man trying to do a Pearl Harbor job, but the Dragon was right there.
My son, I just don't like these type of matches.
Any particular reason?
Yes, because it's an elimination match. You know, it could wind up 3-on-1, 2-on-1, 1-on-1, 3-on-1. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
That's what it's all about. That's what elimination tags are all about. Very dangerous.
I just don't like it. I don't like it.
A preview right here of what to come in WrestleMania 3, as in the Silverdome, Pontiac, Michigan, March 29th. The King will indeed face the Junkyard Dog, and the loser of the match will have to bow.
And you can believe that JYD will be on his knees, brother.
We'll just have to.
He's no match for the King.
Oh, big uppercut. Look at that 360. Lucky for the King, he came down feet first.
You know, it's hard, my son, when you're trying to wrestle by the rules, and you got a man like Junkyard Dog that can't read and write, and he hadn't read.
Who said he can't?
Oh, you know Junkyard Dog can't read and write. I know the boy from a long ways back.
That's a bull-faced lie, Slick, and you know.
Wait a minute, my son. Now, don't get that bad. You're going to call me a liar right here in my face, my son.
Right
because
here,
the reason you do that because you know I'm a church member and I won't fight. But, son, let me tell you something. I call it the way I see it. You know Junkyard Dog cannot read.
That's a lie. Look out. Savage going to the outside, up to the top turnbuckle, where he's very at home. But shaking the rope was the Dragon. On a block in the right hand. Ran right around into the dog.
Now the Dragon is not the legal man in the ring. He
is right now.
He's finna use karate too. Look.
Master of the martial arts. Roddy hooks him from the outside. Oh, he pushed him right out into.
There's no way one referee can handle this type of match.
Finally said something that was true. Ricky put his head down.
I've been saying things that true all night, son.
Adrian well over that 320-pound mark. Oh, suplex. Well executed.
That's right, brother. Beautifully executed. If Piper had the guts, he'd run in now.
Here comes the Dragon over to make the tag to Roddy, and he does. Adrian is bailing out once again. He didn't make it, though, all the way. Piper's got him. Watch out for the King.
Now, look at that. Junkyard Dog has no business in the ring. The Dragon has no business. They have a tag.
5 guys inside there right now. There'll be 6 in a moment as Savage steps in. As we stated earlier on, referee would have a tough time controlling this one.
Somebody's liable to get hurt here tonight.
Someone will undoubtedly get hurt. Referee trying to get somebody out. Look at this. Double suplex on Roddy by Adrian and the King.
What do you mean double suplex? I don't see anybody but Adrian in the ring.
Obviously.
What do you think about what Ricky the Dragon did?
Dragon in there to make the save. Nice block by Ricky. Look out, Adrian hard into the corner. There's good night, Irene.
It's
He's
all
left
over.
it on. Right in the center of the ring. And Roddy rams him backwards into the turnbuckle. And it's Piper with a sleeper. Here comes the King.
That's the kind of partner I'd like to have in my corner,
Why
brother.
didn't they just make this match everybody in there and do whatever you want to do? Take the referee out of there. Let these guys go at it and be done with it.
They might as well, because Junkyard Dog can't read the rules enough to understand what's going on. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat has no class.
I'm going to tell the dog
You gonna do what?
in the locker room what
You
you've
gonna do
been
what?
saying. I'm going to tell him what you've been saying. He's going to clean your clock for you.
You gonna do what now?
I'm going to tell the dog what you've been saying out here about him.
What did I say? What did I say?
That he was illiterate, couldn't read and write.
Well, so what can I say?
Look at this. Wide open. JYD on the receiving end. Well, you didn't do your homework, Adrian. Playing right into the man's power. Dog unloading. Oh, football tackle he went for.
See, he is illiterate. What a fool that is.
Adrian stepped out of the way, and Piper right on his case. Wow, it's broken loose on the concrete floor here in the Garden. All 6 men out there. Big headbutt.
This match is out of control, my son.
Ricky going to work. They're all around us, fighting on the floor here in the Garden. Oh, it's Roddy with a steel chair. Right into the kisser of Adonis. As they are taking this thing right out onto Broadway.
Well, the referee has no other recourse but to award the match to the King.
To what?
That's right.
Please.
He's the last man in the ring.
Once again, the members of our Japanese Tokyo TV chased out of their position once again.
Good, let him go home.
Look at this. Suplex by Roddy. Over for the cover. The referee doesn't know. Oh, come on, ref.
Why isn't Adrian back out here?
The bell is ringing here. Obviously, somebody's been eliminated. We're going to get an official word from our ring announcer here. Somebody is out of
Ladies
this.
and gentlemen, I've been informed by the referee that Adrian Adonis and the Junkyard Dog, the legal men in the ring at the time of the battle, were counted out of the ring. Therefore, Adonis and the Junkyard Dog have been eliminated from further competition.
See, that guy's so stupid he don't even know he should leave. Look at that look on his face. He's lost. Look at him.
Counted out. How did the referee know who were the legal men inside the ring?
Well, we've got very competent officials around here, you know.
Needless to say, the dog is gone, and Adrian is gone. That leaves 2 apiece now on each team.
I think Roddy Piper should have been disqualified.
I'm sure you do.
He used a chair. You saw him.
I told you, this is a 6-man elimination tag.
But it's not an anything goes match, to my knowledge.
No, it's not an anything
Okay,
goes.
then therefore the referee has an
But all
obligation.
6 men were outside the ring.
But the referee has an obligation to the fans. He has an obligation to the combatants to enforce the rules and regulations. Right or wrong, Monson?
Don't you be talking to me about obligations after some of the things that I've seen you do.
And I'd like to know what.
Piper over there, wow, stuck a finger right into the eye of the King.
He's a lunatic. The guy's crazy.
Looking to make a tag to the Dragon. And the Intercontinental Champion stopped him. Oh, wow. What an elbow drop by the King. Right into the kidney area, Piper.
Well, brother, sometimes you got to fight fire with fire.
Roddy Piper's final appearance here at Madison Square Garden in his career.
It may be his final appearance, period, if it keeps going like it's going tonight, brother.
It's very possible as well. If, in fact, it's not. His final appearance will be. Look out. Oh, Savage misses. Nobody home. He makes the tag to the King. Suplex coming up.
Nobody.
Blocked by Piper. And Piper with a suplex of his own.
I don't think Piper have enough to get over and tag.
Oh, yes, he does. He made it to the Dragon. Ricky off the ropes. Big karate shot to the forehead. Wow. Told me the Dragon's not 100% now, Slick.
Yeah, but he's using karate, man. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. That's illegal.
It's not illegal.
Monson, you going stone crazy.
The martial arts are perfectly legal in the realm of professional wrestling.
You can't use karate in professional wrestling.
Look out, reversal. Right through the legs. Just a glancey blow caught him. All four men were in the ring there once again. Double slingshot on the King, down for the cover. Referee trying to get Piper out of there. Now the Dragon catches Savage coming in. Goes to work on him. Look out. Ricky to the top. Bombs away. He nailed him. Referee right there. 1, 2, 3. Did he count him out?
No way, brother.
Two
No
count
way.
only.
Can't you see anything?
Tough from this vantage point. Small package. Look at this.
The referee should be over there counting. He should be counting right now.
Right after Savage came in and turned him over.
What a terrific wrestler that Harley Race is, brother. He is the king of professional wrestling. He just proved it right there, brother. I told you Steamboat wasn't 100%. I've seen the time he could have kicked out of that.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat has been eliminated from further competition. He must leave the ring area and go back to the dressing room now.
How on earth could they possibly put one man out there to referee a six-man elimination tag, as now Roddy Piper is left alone in the six-man elimination tag with the likes of the Macho Man, Randy Savage, and the King, Harley Race. Don't sell Roddy short.
Brother, with the odds against him like this, there's no way.
No one has left their seats, Slick.
No way. Well, that's a tribute to the King and to Savage.
That's a tribute to Roddy Piper.
No way, brother.
Piper now attacking the King, unloading. Got to keep one eye in the back of his head all the time. As you know, Savage is not about to stay in his corner.
The Savage.
Here he comes.
He's an honorable champion.
Come on, ref, give me a break.
He would never come into the ring unless Piper
just like you would
provoke him, brother.
We all know that.
Look at that, right in the eye.
So what? Oh, big 360 by the King, and he ends up with a ringside seat. I don't think he has a ticket for that.
Piper has no business outside that ring right now.
Look at that, Savage with a chair. He got caught with it. Piper saw him coming with a peripheral vision, but Piper's in deep trouble. It's 2 against 1 out here.
Piper was in deep trouble when he came out of the dressing room.
That's what makes these six-man tag team elimination matches so brutal. Blatant chokehold now as he's using the top rope.
Chokehold?
Yeah, chokehold.
Apparently, we must be looking at 2 different matches.
Obviously, we are.
I can't see any choke.
Macho going to the top. Nailed him. Double axe handle right between the eyes. Hooks the leg. Could be all over here. 2 count. No, Roddy got out. Surprised me.
I didn't think he had enough left.
Double team effort once again.
Double team?
Well, what do you call that? It's 2 against 1, isn't it?
The King is just standing there. He's not bothering anybody.
He's not bothering anybody. He's getting clobbered right now. Roddy unloading on everybody.
What's the matter with the guys? They're hungry. He's biting. he should be disqualified, Monson. I want to
Why don't
stress.
you get a referee shirt?
I want to stress. I want to emphasize that this is not a no disqualification match.
Power slam by the King. Couldn't get him, though, as Roddy kicks out once again. Determination indeed.
The King got everything under control, brother.
Gut wrench suplex. And Roddy got it. Over for the cover. Here comes Randy. Nails him again. Come on, ref. Why don't you disqualify somebody?
Like Piper.
I didn't hear you say that.
I say like Piper.
Obviously at an extreme disadvantage right now.
For everything that Piper's done tonight.
Look at this. Look at this. Like wide open.
I see nothing wrong with that.
Oh! And it's Piper out of the way, and he nails the King. And the King is down, and the King is out. The King is out of there. He got counted down, 1, 2, 3.
I think he lifted his shoulder at the last minute.
He was nailed.
Which now leaves one-on-one Macho Man against Roddy Piper.
Now it's down to one-on-one.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. This is the worst officiating I've ever witnessed in the World Wrestling Federation. The King lifted his shoulder at the last second, and you saw that, Monson.
You're a liar, Slick. Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion Macho Man Randy Savage left alone on his team, as is Roddy Piper. What a confrontation this is going to be. One-on-one. Look out. Still out there. Referee's got to make him go back to the locker room. The King has no business out there. He's already been eliminated. Looking to get involved here. Oh, look at that shot right into the King. And Piper unloading now on the champion. Bulldog. He nailed him with it.
He had a handful of hair, too, I might add.
Savage in trouble. Piper extending a hand of friendship.
What's Piper up to? Look at that.
Look at that, he's biting.
Monson, can you condone that?
After some of the things that Savage and the race had done to Roddy Piper, he can do anything he wants right now.
What kind of man are you, Monson?
A fair one.
You call that fair when the man breaks the rules, biting, eye gouging?
Payback is fair in my book, Slick.
Name one thing Randy Savage has done wrong in this match. You can't do it.
Savage out of there, Piper right after him. It's a foot race here. Savage back in underneath. He caught Roddy coming through. Sunset flip. Can he get him down? No.
Beautiful, beautiful. A right hand to the face by the Macho Man. Macho Man shoots him in. Devastating clothesline.
Over for the cover. Shoulders are down. 1, 2. Nope. Piper kicks out once again. What a battle this is. Roddy's got to be about out of gas out there right now, as he's had the toughest going of anybody involved in this 6-man elimination. Wow.
And the Macho
Right
Man
into the
looks
throat.
as fresh as ever, brother.
Hooks the leg. Could be all over right here. No. Piper out of there once again.
Slow count, Monson.
You think so? Scoop up. He couldn't hold him up there. And Roddy hooks the leg, but to no avail.
Hey, break that! Break that!
These two guys going.
Okay, Piper is choking right there, Monson. Both men struggling to get up. So the hot rod has the Macho Man up in there. He lets him go.
Piper going bananas, unloading now. Roddy's on the warpath. Side headlock by the champ. Wow, they hit hard. Savage out onto the concrete floor here in the Garden. Referee out there laying the count on him. Piper's on his feet.
Piper probably going his trunks. He'll probably go in his trucks and pull something out too, Monson.
Look at Roddy. He's playing possum. He's laying down in the center of the ring. He's waiting for the champion to get up there. Look at Piper.
What is this, Monson?
What a job he's doing.
What is this? What is this? What is this, Monson?
Savage thinks he's got him exactly.
What is he doing? What's going on?
And Roddy's got him.
I should tell him. I should tell him. I'm gonna tell him.
Don't go, Slick. Look at this. Savage thinks he's got it made. Piper out of the way.
Get your hands off me, Monson.
Roddy with a small package. Right.
Get your hands off me, Monson.
It's all over. Roddy Piper with a small package.
Roddy Piper!
Roddy Piper. What a tremendous victory here. Let's go back and take a look, if we can, at how he did it, how he put away the Macho Man, Randy Savage, by using some smarts from upstairs. There goes a hurt man right now in the form of the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Let's go back and take a look at the replay. Roddy was playing possum right at this particular point in time. Savage thought he was home free. Roddy got out of there in a hurry. Now look at this small package. Hooking both legs down for the 1-2-3 count.
By the time the next main event rolls around here in May, there's one gentleman who will no longer be with us. As probably everybody knows by now, he has announced his retirement after WrestleMania 3. He is one of a kind, a man that is actually hanging it up at the very peak of his career. Very much, if I can pay this tribute to you, like the late, great Rocky Marciano, who quit as the heavyweight champion of the world.
Well, it's quite a tribute. That's putting me in nice company. I'm not pushing up daisies yet, Gene. I just made a transfer. You know, I'm the kind of guy, I guess I'm real proud of my sport. That's the first thing I want to say. For 16 years, probably kept me out of jail when I was a kid. And the WWF has done more for me than anything in the world. But I've made a decision. I'm in the peak. Of course, I'm in the peak of my career. But I'm going to Hollywood, and I'm going out, man. I'm going to give it 110%. Anytime I ever fought, I gave 110%. And sometimes you guys was chucking eggs at me, and sometimes you weren't. Sometimes you're chucking roses. It didn't matter to me. I give 110% then, and I give 110% at anything I do, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to give it a try, man. I'm kind of a gutsy guy.
We're proud of you, Roddy. Very
Thanks.
proud of you.
Thanks. I try hard.
I think the best evidence of how much fun the great midget wrestlers can be is shown by our announcers. Now, Gorilla Monsoon and Lord Alfred Hayes have seen many, many contests, but you'll nevertheless be able to hear them obviously enjoying this match as much as the crowd. Here are Little Tokyo and Lord Littlebrook going up against Pepe Gomez and the Karate Kid.
Pepe Gomez very quiet in his corner. Once these guys start flying around, it's hard for our cameraman to keep up. Ooh, what a shot.
God. Do they pop those in? Gosh, there's another one.
Sinister grin on the face of Little Tokyo. Arm whip in. Follows it in nicely.
He did too.
Oh, look at this. Gomez going over to save. He does. Oh, reverse thrust kick right under the chops. Right in the kisser of Little Tokyo.
It was so nicely timed. It just absolutely floored him.
He's planning something there. Look at this.
Save
Littlebrook going over to make the save as well. He reversed though. Oh, he got caught. They both got caught. All four men inside the ring right now.
They're going to throw them together, I think, if he can get him away from that rope. He doesn't seem to be able to.
Look at the referee. He doesn't have a clue as to what's going on. There they go. Little rowboat action coming up. Try to get across the Hudson if you can.
They're taking no notice of the referee whatsoever.
Just ignoring him.
Completely ignoring. Look at Littlebrook. He's stuck. He's stuck.
He can't get his legs together.
Oh my word, that is. I shouldn't laugh at that because that is not really funny, is it?
Finally got his feet underneath him. Things not going too well for them.
No, I don't think so. Little Tokyo is now very, very wary of Karate Kid. I think he's found out that these two youngsters can really dish out a little punishment. He's a nimble little fellow, Karate Kid, is he not?
Very quick and agile.
Take that. A finger jab to the throat takes care of Karate Kid.
Look at this. Littlebrook going up high atop the second turnbuckle on the inside. Going to work on the neck of the Karate Kid. And here comes Pepe over too. Look at that, he got stuffed in there as well. And Littlebrook having a good time.
Littlebrook's really enjoying this.
Oh, look at that, Tokyo now got caught in there. Littlebrook doesn't know it. And look at this, the cheering section of Gomez. And look at Tokyo. Littlebrook saying, what? What's happening?
He's just realized. Littlebrook realized. He's got it covered. Oh. Oh, Tokyo's bound to be very angry about this. And he is. Oh.
He still don't know. Oh, what happened?
Most unfairly.
He certainly is.
In for the ride. Out again.
Oh, big high backdrop.
Very high backdrop.
To you and I, it wasn't high, but to them, it certainly was.
Gomez has taken quite an amount of punishment, hasn't he?
Look at that slam. Over for the cover, 2 count.
Oh! Well, I think that was not fair at all.
Definitely not. That's disgusting.
No, that was not exactly cricket. And I think Littlebrook has a very valid point there.
Should disqualify the referee here.
Yes. Well, there was no way Little Tokyo could carry on after that big bump on his stomach. Full Nelson by Karate Kid on Lord Littlebrook. Pepe Gomez coming in straight away.
Oh, nailed his partner.
Tokyo ran in and made an awful faux pas there. As you say, nailed his partner. Little Brook not happy with that.
Look at the look on his face. Tokyo smiling, saying, please, it was a mistake.
I think Little Brook's ready to take everybody on, quite honestly. Referee, you, me as well, Gorilla.
Tokyo says, let's get some strategy going here.
Yes, they need to.
Oh.
Another full Nelson by the Karate Kid.
Well, this is what happened to him only a moment ago. Look at it, he's calling him in.
Calling him in.
Uh-huh.
Now they've reversed it.
Oh, he drops down, he nailed him again.
That's twice. Little Brook's been caught. He's fed up with this.
He called him over. He said, come here, and then he unloaded on him.
Oh, Tokyo's getting hit by everybody.
My tears are coming down my face off, but I'm laughing here with these little guys. They make me laugh. Oh, look at that shot. Very pleased with himself right at the moment. Lord Littlebrook doing a number on a Karate Kid. Capacity crowd once again in Madison Square Garden for this World Wrestling Federation extravaganza. Gorilla Monsoon at ringside with his lordship, Alfred Hayes.
It's what everybody expected.
Except Littlebrook, he's not enjoying it.
No, and I think Little Tokyo, he's taken a considerable amount of punishment too. However, now it's Karate Kid who's on the end of that suffering stick. Little kick to the head just to keep him there.
Well, they have things going their way right now. Pepe Gomez not seeing fit to get involved here very much as his partner is taking a shellacking right now.
A southpaw, obviously, Little Tokyo.
Look out. Backdrop came down hard.
Oh, big backdrop.
Tag made in the corner. To be some double teaming going on now.
Look at that. Oh, those hard shots.
Now Gomez comes in, but too late. Another big back. Oh,
Big backdrop. And Karate Kid cannot seem to get his feet right over to protect himself. Watch this.
oh, another one right on that right hip. Trying to make it over to make the tag. Can he make it? Yes.
Pepe, quite fresh, comes in. Drop kick. Look at that. Oh, missed.
Look at
by a
this.
mile.
Littlebrook's in the corner. He's halfway up to the top. Oh, high cross body, but on his own man. It's a big
One
pile
man
up
on
now. All four in the ring. And the referee's down about 50.
What else can you do? I mean, if the man's shoulders are pinned, you got to get in there and count them.
Well, all four men were inside the ring, Alfred. The referee made a shambles of this match, I'm afraid. Let's go back and take a look at all four men.
First drop kick, very good. Second, missed by a mile. Look at this. It wasn't anywhere near there.
One of the terrific advantages of video cassettes is that they allow you to get a complete story in one place as a permanent record for your collection. What follows is one of these stories. You could call it, I suppose, the Battle of the Fashion Statements. Hillbilly Jim in bib overalls. The magnificent Morocco mocking Roddy Piper's Scottish heritage by appearing in a kilt. And, watching from a corner, the devious Mr. Fuji in a tuxedo. Clothes will indeed make the man in our final two matches. Watch what happens.
There's going to be a matchup of power, that's for sure here. Both these men absolutely gigantic upper bodies. Just tremendous strength. Morocco may have that advantage. What do you think in power?
I would have to say it would go to Magnificent One, yes.
I would have to say so too. Look at him. He looks just awesome. Absolutely awesome.
And it's a decided advantage to have someone like the devious one, Mr. Fuji, who's now come over to remove the little dress.
Well, being British myself, I really don't like to see that. That is making a mockery of some of the finest people in the world.
Got a handful of tights as he reached under the kilt. Hillbilly Jim did. Muraco didn't like it. He hates to be humiliated. Bell's gone. We're underway.
He's done humiliated Muraco there. Muraco does not like that at all.
Hillbilly has a good time all the time.
He enjoys himself, doesn't he?
Win, lose, or draw, he knows he's going to have a good time. Plus, he's wearing those lucky shoes given to him by Hulk Hogan.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. There, his lucky
Absolutely.
boots are there.
Those patent leather jobs.
And have you noticed how nice and neat that coverall, or what would you call those? Overalls?
Bib overalls.
Bib overalls look.
He's not going to wait anymore. Look out, he got Fuji as well. Fuji didn't expect that. Fuji got his hat crushed. He's very upset. What is it? Mr. Fuji, you had your hat. Oh, isn't that too bad? What? Serves you right. You fooled around out there long enough. Oh, look at this. Isn't that cute?
Well, I suppose Muraco taunted him long enough with that. It's quite natural for Hillbilly to do the same.
The muscles in the upper torso of Muraco trying to burst right out of the skin.
Yes, he must be the most powerful man in the world of professional wrestling. He must be right up there with Hulk Hogan himself.
Hillbilly's got these 25,000 plus going. And Muraco doesn't like it. He's backed up into a corner. Charge, too late. Ran right into a slam.
Wow.
Timeout.
Hillbilly, a display of power there because Hillbilly just scooped him up quite easily and slammed him hard.
There's no timeout in the realm of professional wrestling. I'm sure Muraco aware of that. Arm wringer now by the Hillbilly. Muraco knows so many ways to put you away. I would venture to say 1,000 more ways than Hillbilly does.
Yes, in 1985, he put more men into hospital. It's not a very good record, but he did. He put more wrestlers into hospital than any other single wrestler.
He's a very, very sadistic individual.
Yes.
Likes to go out there and try to maim his opponent.
He does. He likes them to know for several months on end that they've been in the ring with him, the great Don Muraco.
Pride of Hawaii.
Yes. And believe me, they do know when they've been in the ring with him. Many have finished up inside hospitals.
I've been in the ring with him on a number of occasions.
How did you fare?
Sometimes good, sometimes not so good. He was one of the ones that helped me make up my mind to retire.
Yes, I can well imagine. I had the unfortunate occasion to be in the ring with him once myself in Miami, Florida, and it was a very unfortunate affair for me.
2 count only. Hillbilly unable to hold the big guy down. Landed a headbutt right between the eyes of Muraco. Decides to break the momentum here by bailing out. Smart maneuver.
No conversation between Fuji and his man at all there. That surprises me somewhat.
Well, they say they have mind-to-mind communication. They don't have to speak to one another.
Oh, I see.
Let's be friends. After all that's gone down, all that garbage under the bridge, he sticks his hand out for a handshake. He's keeping an eye on the varmint. He called him a varmint over there. He is a varmint. Handful of hair.
Yes, and a lot of power, too.
Muraco, once he gets you in a compromising position, is relentless.
He never lets up. You're absolutely right, and that's been his strength. He'll make you pay it all the way.
Driving that Asian spike right down into the trapezius muscle. You can tell by the look on the face of Hillbilly the kind of pain involved here.
those thick pads of muscle that Hillbilly Jim has around his trapezius, his neck, his shoulders there, protecting the pressure points and the nerves, but still not enough to prevent him being hurt.
Roll the eyes of the big guy with that neck snap. Probably never had that kind of a hold applied on him before. Uh-oh, dumps him right out over by the devious one. Watch out. Anything can happen. Look at Fuji's got a hold of his leg. Oh, Fuji got shoved right off with that big size 15.
The lucky boots went in the face there, Fuji.
You get preoccupied with Mr. Fuji, Morocco put the lights out for you.
He will in a hurry. But he was distracting the referee, not knowing that Fuji was in trouble.
Irish whip by the Magnificent One. Oh, walks right into a head scissors. Oh, planted that calf muscle right on. Look at the look on Fuji's face. Can't believe it.
Oh, a lovely move there by Hillbilly.
Morocco about to get whipped in. Got caught again right in the sternum. He said, I'm going to give him the full Nelson. The patented put the lights out hold for the big guy. There it is, slapped it on, right in the center of the ring. Look out, Devious One climbing in there. Oh, look at that, right across the back of the neck with a cane. That'll cost him the match, and a whole lot of money. Look at Fuji won't stop.
Fuji can't stand.
Oh, look at, he tore the overalls.
Fuji can't stand to see his man being beaten, and he stopped this by climbing in the ring and taking advantage. That's a heavy, heavy stick. That's just no ordinary walking cane that Fuji has.
Both of them now going to work as Morocco holds the big guy down, and Fuji continues to ram the cane right into the lower abdomen area. Another referee coming in. I don't know, we maybe need more help than that to break this one up.
Well, I would imagine that referee's telling Fuji, if you don't get it out, the WWF are going to suspend you. And I think they ought to for an action such as that.
Should be a heavy and a fine involved at least. Look at Hillbilly holding that lower abdomen area. That's the way you get ruptured, just like that. Let's get the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, as a result of a disqualification, Hillbilly Jim.
Here it comes right here. Hillbilly had that patented bear hug of his, and look at that whammo right behind the neck, down like a ton of bricks. Went to Hillbilly Jim, and now Fuji continues the onslaught. Now look at this. Oh, that made him madder than anything else.
It really
tearing
did.
those bib overalls, I'm sure.
That first hit that Fuji made hit him on the high back and then rebounded onto his head. And then all these other blows are strategically aimed at the lower section of his mid-body.
If we can go back to the ring for just a moment here, Hillbilly's, look at him, Alfred.
Oh,
just realizing now that all his bib overalls are literally torn off him. He tore them right off you, Jimmy.
I've never been so embarrassed like this in my whole life. And I want to apologize to you people tonight for what happened here. But I want to say this to Mr. Fuji. If he's any kind of man at all, and I really don't think he is, I'd like to invite him right here in this ring, and I want to challenge him to something he likes really dearly, a tuxedo match. Right here in this ring, and I'm proud to say it'll be the first time in Madison Square Garden I've ever had a tuxedo on. And I want you, Mr. Fuji, if you've got any guts, to get up in this ring, and I guarantee you, boy, that I'm gonna skin you like the squirrel that you are, plumb down to your shorts, and I might take them.
Hillbilly Jim challenging Mr. Fuji to a tuxedo match. I don't think you're gonna have to worry too much about that. Surprised you didn't have a white handkerchief. You still got the red one. Does clashes a little bit with a white tuxedo.
Yeah, him being a clothes horse. Him knowing the styles. That thing don't even fit him.
I think it fits him pretty good. You know, he's a pretty big dude. Mr. Fuji having a little conversation here at ringside. And there's a pair of bib overhauls right there, and maybe just in case the Hillbilly should be stripped, someone has brought some attire for him. Fuji asking something from ringside here. I hope he's got some wearing apparel standing by.
I wouldn't worry about Mr. Fuji.
Oh, he tried to give the hat to the ring attendant. However, Hillbilly got his hands on it. Might be stomping time. Oh, I love it. Talk about insult.
There, Hillbilly.
Don't turn your back on Mr. Fuji. And this one is underway. Oh, he's tearing away at the jacket.
It won't be long now. The shirt's open. Shirt's ripped.
Talk about unusual matches. This is a one-of-a-kind here in this tuxedo match. Hillbilly now stalking the devious one, Mr. Fuji. Trying to trap him in the corner. Ah! Got a piece. Got a piece of the pocket and lapel. Fuji looked down at Bobby the Brain and said, look what he did to me.
He's very proud of himself, that big hick, isn't he?
Uh-oh, caught one. Karate shot right between the eyes there.
You ever been in a tuxedo match?
Absolutely not, no.
I haven't either.
I don't think
what would your strategy be?
Well, I don't know. I'd probably go to work on the guy first and try to tear the thing off him after I had him in a compromising position.
That's what I'd do.
Oh, look at that. Tore right up the back of the jacket, and now he's got it wrapped around the throat, it looks like, of the Hillbilly. Fuji got the jacket off. Look at, he's very pleased with himself. Oh, he's using it as a whip now.
Oh, he's insulting him. That didn't hurt. Just making him mad. So whip that dog. Whip that old hound dog.
You know, when you make this country boy mad, he's liable to take your part. He has that capability.
He's not smart enough.
Bannon planted one right in the lower abdomen. Now going to work on the midsection of Mr. Fuji. Gotta watch, he'll have to jerk his arm right off there. Fuji trying to get away, and the Hillbilly, oh, he just tore the jacket right up the back. You know how hard that is to do, Brain? To tear somebody's clothes off of them?
Pretty hard to do.
Not an easy task. Another souvenir. Well, they're down to their half shirts and pants. Oh, look at that. What a cheap shot.
Right to the upper thigh.
Thigh. Oh. Shirt is now off.
Looks like the average the average groom and best man at the average wedding in Mudlick.
Lucky for you that youngster can't hear those derogatory remarks, and later on he might view this tape somewhere, and you could be in big trouble. Fuji in control right now, but the tide has turned 3 or 4 times already in this matchup. Got the shirt off. Both men now stripped to the waist. Well, there's only one thing left, Bobby.
There's 2 things. There's a cummerbund and the trousers. Fuji's got a bow tie on.
Fuji's got a bow tie. Oh, a headbutt by the Hillbilly. Sent Fuji down to one knee. He's in deep trouble. He's staggering around out there. Oh, look at this. What has he got? Polka dots. He's got the pants of Mr. Fuji. When he gets them off, this one will be over. And there goes Mr. Fuji. Referee hasn't called for the bell yet. Now he's motioning.
Oh, is he proud of himself? He's a hero of Mudlick. Probably have a parade.
Fuji thought he was a wise guy, but the thing sort of backfired.
Here is your winner, Hillbilly Jim.